All right, so yeah, the that song I picked because it was the first Kill song I heard. The White Stripes first song I heard was on Craig Kilborn Late at Night, and so when you picked the White Stripes for your list, that kind of popped into my head of like those are both bands that like I loved immediately after hearing one song in a like of my life and a time of the day that I like had no intention of like seeking out new music. So that's interesting.
Yeah. Did you find White Stripes by watching them on a talk show too?
Yeah, that was the Craig Kilborn.
Both of them.
So the Kills I saw on MTV too. I'm pretty sure of that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, again, like just channel surfing and they're like, that's my new band.
One of the things I like about you is how much you like talk shows.
Hmm?
I've never been like, you know what I need to do? Watch Letterman.
Yeah.
So like I've never been that person. But I tell you what, you find good moments in interviews on those, and it makes me appreciate it.
I'm definitely
more than I
particular.
have in the past.
I don't need to like watch every actress with a new movie coming out talk about how the studio is cold.
Yeah, no. And there's no more Norm Macdonald to save boring interviews.
Yeah. Whatever Conan does now that he's going to end up with a new show is going to suffer for the lack of Norm appearances.
Just as an aside here, you guys. So since Norm died, Phil and I at least once a week have to have like a Norm evening where we like watch every clip of him we can find. We've watched all 2 of his specials that he has. We're like, oh, we haven't had any Norm Macdonald jokes in our life for like 2 days, so we need to like have some Norm time.
She's not exaggerating either.
No,
like,
we do.
We'll lose
this
a whole
is true.
evening to just clicking one after the other on YouTube.
We like YouTube Norm for hours until the point where I have to go to sleep. I have to go to sleep now. I've had enough Norm, I guess. I can't. Anyway.
Well, I mean, that's not completely an aside. Like there is a through line in a lot of the stuff that we like, and it's this kind of like purity of spirit, this kind of uncompromising nature, and these bands certainly have that, and most of the music we like has that. So,
very true.
He fits in that group.
I very much appreciate originality. I really don't like stuff that sounds very canned or manufactured.
Yeah.
That bothers the junk out of me.
Right.
It does not seem genuine or sincere, and I can't stand that. So, but on your note, that's probably one of the first Kill songs I heard too.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know who the Kills were until you and I started dating.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I was like, the who? The what now? Right. And you, what did you play for me?
It might have been that.
No, it wasn't that. Because after that, I said, I'm going to go out and I'm going to, it was this and it was Kills and Screaming Females.
Yeah.
That you really, and you were like, if you haven't heard of these bands, you are sorely missing out. So I went and I got both of their first albums. And I listened all the way through, and that's Fried My Little Brains is on that first album.
Yeah.
So, and I had I had like a Phil playlist, which also included Lizzo. It's like, these are the songs Phil sent me. Because when Phil and I first started dating, he was in New York, and I was down here in St. Petersburg, Florida, and so we video chatted a lot, and we because it was COVID, it's not like we could pick up and go see each other. We did eventually, but we would like send each other songs, and I know No Wow was on that list.
Yeah,
but it's from the same album. So anyway, it was interesting because that's very close to my first experience with the Kills also, and it was because of you. Aw.
I think Black Rooster would have been one of the early ones I sent you to. It didn't make this list. I thought
Black Rooster. Yeah, that was the one. That was the one.
Yeah.
That was the one you sent me first.
It's a booty shaker.
I believe that was the context. I believe that was the context in which I got that song.
So I wanted to backtrack a little bit and jump off something you said about like certain things sounding or feeling canned. That should have been the case with the Kills because they use a drum machine and a lot of guitar, and that's really it. And I was actually shocked to recently find that the guitar player doesn't even use that many effects. It's just he's doing a lot with a little. There's a lot of like switches and things on his guitars and amps, and that's mostly the sound he's working with. And I think that result is what we're hearing as like feeling very authentic. Yeah. Despite the fact they're using drum machines, like he really has a lot of intention and choice in the choices that he makes with the sounds.
Right, but using a drum machine is not what makes something feel fake to me. Yeah. It's something that sounds like what everybody else is doing.
It's laziness really. I think the reason drum machines get a bad rap is that they make it possible to be really lazy. So when I hear someone use a drum machine where it doesn't sound lazy, that stands out to me.
Sure. I get what you're saying. That's not what I'm saying, but I understand what you're talking about. I'm saying that I don't like stuff that sounds generic. And I'm not talking about the quality of the sound. I'm talking about the intention of the sound.
Right.
I'm not talking about, whether the drum sounds are coming from real drums or whether they're coming from, generated machine drums. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if the overall sound of what I'm hearing sounds like all of the crap that's on the radio.
Sure.
And the girls sing all like little babies because they're all being sexualized, or all the dudes, have extra vibrato and they're all auto-tuned, and it's pop. I can't stand. Well, this is what everybody's buying right now. Yeah. So the studios are going to pump out more of this bullshit over and over and over again. And yes, they use drum machines, but they don't sound like the rest of everybody else. That's my issue.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Yeah. I'll even kind of jump off that example of like everyone that ended up sounding like Creed or I mean, what I'm talking about, the sound that like kind of Eddie Vedder gets blamed for. Oh. Like he made a tool that it was easy enough for people to copy, and so that's where like that laziness comes in, and that's where everything starts to sound the same.
I don't see it as laziness. I see it as that's what people are buying, so that's what's going to get pushed. You know what I mean? Okay, this one's mine. This is Sugar Never Tasted So Good.